Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So, damn, I was out last night and I got a call saying that the Marcus Browne Kovalev deal was done. And I saw Boxing Scene uploaded today. God damn, I wish I would have. God, man. God damn, man. Anyways, man. It was literally 11:30 last night. I get a call, 12 o'clock last night. I'm up to no good. I'm in the streets. And I get Marcus Browne Kovalev. It was going to be Sergey Kovalev didn't want. Here's how I believe it broke down. Kovalev and Benavidez was supposed to fight. But somehow, some way, Kovalev snaked his way out of it, saying he didn't want to make the deal. He used something to turn. Didn't want to fight his own countrymen, but we fight our own countrymen every fucking Saturday, right? So Kovalev has been afraid of Benavidez, man, for a long time. For a long. I mean, he wants no parts of him, and so Kovalev is looking for an opponent, and Marcus Browne is looking to prove himself. So we have. So this fight is going to be the fight that answers a lot of questions for everyone. Is Marcus Browne the truth? Is Kovalev fully recovered? And they don't want to put. I mean, similar to every other division. If Kovalev fights Bivol right now, it pretty much flattens out HBO. So they probably have to overpay somebody right now for another fight just so they can extend Kovalev's career and cachet. Actually, Kovalev don't even have any cachet. His tickets were like $8, $8 or $9 for that fight. So, but this is be a good fight. That HBO is building a card for May 12th. I'm not sure if he's going to make that card, but I know HBO is building a card right now for May 12th. They're putting it together right now. And they're working really hard to get Jojo Diaz and Gary Russell May 12th or May 19th on the Keith Thurman undercard. So look out for those fights to be announced. Hopefully, be announced soon. But they're working really hard. Oh God, damn it, man! They beat me to the punch. Man, I wish I would have told you guys last night. I'd be like, man, Fred really be getting this info. But anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'm watching March Madness, and yeah. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be. I said March 12th. I meant May 12th. HBO needs a card for May 12th. They're working really hard to put a card together for May 12th. Liam Smith and the guy who just beat Cotto is on that card. That makes it a New York card. And Jojo Diaz may be on that card against Gary Russell, or May 19th against Gary Russell. They're trying really hard to make these fights happen. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Watching Syracuse and Michigan State right now, 34-38. And I'll tell you guys, please watch that video I did yesterday on property. I actually, come to find out, I know one person that has actually used NACA and have been succeeded. It was a rigorous process. But they got the deal done. They said it took close to a year, but they ended up getting it done. They had to do a bunch of paperwork, had to reassess, get it assessed, and get their credit up. But at the end of the day, if someone's going to pay your down payment, your closing costs, and all you got to do is make the payment to keep and sustain the house, then it's a win. So, and the hardest thing to do is to get the initial investment. And I speak from experience, man. I went from an initial investment to a multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio, and we have to close that wealth gap. Our black and brown people must close that wealth gap. So this is information that the Jews and Asians aren't going to tell you about because they're using these subsidized programs to build their wealth, and they're they're going in our communities, uh, exploiting us, similar to the hair industry with the beauty salons, um, similar to March Madness as I'm watching right now, similar to when a billionaire asked the government to subsidize his loan so he can build a stadium. That's the same thing as a NACA program. It's still government funded. So we got to learn to put things in perspective, and don't fall for the okie doke. Oh, poor people just want handouts. When they just subsidize that stadium in Minnesota. They subsidize billionaires. They approve billionaires so they can hire people at minimum wage to work in the stadium, work in the parking lot. So it's a hell of a game they playing, but uh, honestly, as long as we're woke and have an action plan and can oh shit, 36-38 Michigan State, Syracuse fighting. As long as we have an action plan and have the fearlessness to implement that action plan, we'll be okay. So Marcus Browne, sometime this summer. I'm not sure if it's going to be on the May 12th card. I'm uncertain if it's going to be on the August 26th, 5th. I don't know what Saturday that is, but I believe it's the last Saturday in August. They have a card there, but HBO own everything. They can put a card together. So anyways, man, I don't know the date, but it could be May 12th, March, April, May. No, May 12th would be too soon. And then that, honestly, that would be May 12th is going to be it won't be a main event card. It'll be a Golden Girl card because of what's happening in Cinco de Mayo. So I stand corrected on thinking it could be a May 12th card. So anyways, maybe JoJo Diaz and Gary Russell will be on that May 12th card. So anyways, man, Barbershop Conversation, man. Feel free to subscribe, and talk to you guys real soon. Peace.